Alright, so as you guys know, man, I did my first Rodie XD route yesterday. Pros and cons. Let's get into it. The pro is when I get there, they don't rush me to load my vehicle. I have time to organize my route the way that I want to organize it, so that way it will run smoothly for me on my end. Now, what I don't like about it is that when I was on my first couple of deliveries, I've noticed that when I went to hit complete delivery, it kept giving me the error message. So it gave me that multiple times, and it took longer to close out an order and hop to a new one that was probably about 4 minutes away. Now, on one of those orders, I did have to go in circles because my app wouldn't load, and I was having issues with the app itself. That was the frustrating part about it, because it added more time to my route, and it's not like it did it with 1 or 2 or 3 stops. No, I had 52 stops yesterday, so I had 52 individual packages that I had to scan, which that process is quick and easy. However, the fact that I had 52 packages and it happened on multiple deliveries, that's where it made this experience for me doing Rodie XD. It made it a horrible experience for me. I'm not even gonna lie. Yesterday I was so frustrated on that route because I was trying to get it done and it just kept adding more time. And some of the places were so close that I would pass them because I can't get back into the app to see the GPS and to see the actual address. And that made the whole entire process frustrating. And again, I know that you're gonna have issues in whatever type of delivery service you're in, and that's expected. But when the app keeps bugging on you, that's when it makes it very frustrating, and honestly it kind of turns you off. It makes you not want to do it ever again. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, the way that I feel from yesterday doing Rodie XD, I will never do Rodie XD again. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I just can't, because of that process, and because of, again, the locations where they have you. Typically, I know my cell service will go out at times, and it'll probably take me like 15-30 minutes to get back online, depending on the area that I'm in and how deep in that area I am, to where I will have to navigate offline back into an area that has service. That way I can complete or do whatever it is I need to do on the app. Now, unfortunately, it's been going on for more than 2 weeks, so I know it's not just my cell service, but it's also the app. So that's the issue that I had with it yesterday, and I'm not gonna lie, yeah, it frustrated me, bro. And it kind of turned me off from the whole thing. Now, if I had to compare it to Amazon Flex, even though Amazon Flex, their pay is not all that good, but I know that you can finish your routes easier and quicker in certain aspects, you know, and that makes it much better, because if they're very busy and they're dropping multiple routes, you could possibly pick up another route later in the day, you know, or if you're able to stack routes together, like you finish one, then you're able to finish another one. That's pretty cool, because you finish early. Now, Rodie XD, I don't know how many routes you can do in a day. All I know is that it's not gonna last that long. So like, if your route says like 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, guess what? It's gonna take you that amount of time to finish that route. I promise you. So by the time you do finish it, another route is not going to be available, because somebody else is already going to have taken that route. And that's the only thing that I don't like, because at times for Rodie XD, the pay is not all that great. I'm not going to lie to you, especially for the amount of miles you're going, and then also the amount of packages you have. And again, like I said, that just made my experience horrible. Like, just working through the app when it came to that, like, if I do Rodie, I'd rather just stack certain orders or do singular orders. That's cool, because I know I'm not wasting time on the app, and I know that I'm not in the middle of the route. And again, like I said, if I had to choose between Amazon Flex and Rodie XD, it would have to be Amazon Flex, hands down, because the process is so much more easier. Outside of the fact that they do rush you to load your vehicle, but other than that, it's still a great way to stay efficient and to guarantee finish your route, and also have the ability to pick up another one. That's what I do like. And again, like I said, hands down, if I had to choose, it's gonna be Amazon Flex, because Rodie XD, I tried you for the first time and you broke my heart yesterday. You had me frustrated, bro. Like, that app was killing me, and then on top of my cell losing service in certain areas, that was just horrible. Didn't have no reception, because again, you don't know where you taking these packages, bruh. And then certain packages had the wrong address, and then you put it in the GPS and that address does not exist. It's gonna put you to the closest address with that name. And that was my experience. And overall, like I said, I did not like it. I will not be back on Rodie XD ever again, unless you make it worth it. And it has to be worth it. Like, seriously, I'm talking pay, I'm talking update, especially updating your apps. Like, update your app, please. Fix that error message when it comes to completing the order. When it says complete delivery, just please fix that. But other than that, man, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Amazon Flex, gang. That's where we at.